YouTube, what's going on? Tanner here with NFL Broadcaster. Go ahead and enjoy the video over Justin Houston. Guys, Justin Houston is 32 years old. He turned 32 this offseason. He played the last 2 seasons in Indianapolis with the Colts at ages 30 and 31. And over those 2 seasons, 2019 and 2020, he put together 19 sacks. Pretty productive for a guy who was 31 years old. That's just productive for any guy who's over 30 years old, okay? So I wouldn't say it was as productive when it comes to how many balls he batted down and stuff. He actually had 0 in both seasons, but he did put up 11 sacks in 2019 and then 8 sacks in 2020. He had 25 total tackles and 8 tackles for loss. No, wait, he had 8 tackles for loss last season and 12 quarterback hits. But in 2019, he had 13 tackles for loss with 18 quarterback hits. He's putting pressure on quarterbacks like nobody else's business, okay? Justin Houston is expected to receive a lot of interest from the Atlanta Falcons. Now, you may be wondering how they're going to do this with their cap space. I'm not sure either, but I just know that this is what NFL Rumors on Twitter is telling me, that he is expected to receive interest from the Falcons, and they've been pretty spot on this entire offseason, dating back to last offseason. So they've been pretty spot on with their predictions, their rumors, and they do have sources, and I've personally seen and had contact too. So you guys tell me what you think about Justin Houston, though, because, I mean, at age 32, do you think he's going to stay that productive, putting up at least 8 sacks a season? Do you think that he would be in the right defensive scheme with the Falcons? They had, like, one of the worst defenses of all time last year, and they stepped it up, I believe, when Dan Quinn was, like, fired, or not Dan Quinn. I don't know who stepped up to be their defensive coordinator, but he was like an interim defensive coordinator. And then they got a little bit better. I will say they did get a little bit better, just like according to PFF and like the rankings. They went from like to like right here. But I'm just not sure what to expect going into the 2021 season from the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, they did get better on the offense. They're addressing the offensive line. They're keeping Matt Ryan. They signed Felipe Franks. Woohoo, go Hogs. I'm a huge Arkansas Razorback fan. They have Kyle Pitts now, huge tight end, supposed to be like an athletic freak, and I'm excited to see him play. I mean, this is going to be a very, very high-powered offense, and if they can get some solid people on that defensive side of the ball, this could be a very good Atlanta Falcons team. The Falcons are also putting interest in Brian Poole, a cornerback. I think he's 29 years old. He's already spent time with the Falcons before, and he was great with the Falcons, played for the Jets. He was good for the Jets, didn't really live up to his complete standards. I think he had an injured season, but he's supposed to be coming back. He's expected to receive interest from the Falcons, and I think the Cowboys as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if he went to the Falcons again, just considering they have a better offense. In my opinion, they have a way better offense and not as much of a rebuild there going on. I mean, it is a rebuild for sure, but I just don't trust Dallas. I don't think they're a playoff team. And maybe the Falcons, if they can get that defense figured out, they're definitely a sleeper team because their offense is more than likely going to be one of the top 3 to top 5 best offenses in the league. But you guys tell me what you think. Justin Houston and Brian Poole expected to receive a lot of interest from the Atlanta Falcons. Would you love to see a 32-year-old guy, Justin Houston, put aside the age, just look at his production over his career? Absolutely insane. He has how many total sacks? He has 97.5 total sacks in his career since 2011. That's insane, guys. That's a great number. His highest in his career was 2014 when he was with Kansas City. He put up 22 sacks. 22 sacks. I mean, he was 25 years old, but I mean, just imagine if he can get a team like an average of 8 to 10 sacks a season, he could be well worth the signing. And he could force fumbles. He had 1 forced fumble last year, and then 2019 he had 2 forced fumbles. So tell me what you think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. See you later.